our channel. We're just waiting here for Roxy Hunter to show up. Yup, ARIA WALLACE. Mandy from iCARLY. Yeah, that Mandy.
Quack, quack.
This episode is so big that we had to spread it out. It's taking over 2 episodes, and we still have more info for you on www.PipersPicks.tv. We'll probably even have stuff left for blooper episodes. I do have a tendency to make a bunch of bloopers. Now, Roxy should have already been here by now. I wonder what's holding her up. What? I don't see her anywhere. Anyway, we actually went on a big trip for this one. And yes, ARIA is super nice and super cool. Yeah, dude. We're starting to wonder if it's a Nickelodeon thing. I just wish Roxy would get here soon. This is really a bit of a mystery. This is your house. Piper. Piper's Picks? Okay, this is so cool. We've been waiting for this forever, and finally we got to sit down with Roxy Hunter, or Mandy, or you know what I'm saying? We got to sit down with ARIA WALLACE. Hi, ARIA.
Hi, Piper. How are you?
Good.
I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. I'm really happy to meet you.
I'm really happy to meet you. I've been looking forward to this for such a long time.
Me too. You had a birthday last month, ARIA. Happy birthday. How old are you?
I just turned 12. It was such an incredible birthday for me. I got to go roller skating and have all kinds of friends there. It was really fun.
Cool. Okay, you want to talk about Roxy?
Of course, I'd love to.
A lot of people might know you as Mandy and not know you as Roxy Hunter yet. Can you give us the DNL on Roxy Hunter?
Roxy Hunter is a very precocious and very cute 9-year-old girl, and she grows through the movies, but she loves to solve mysteries. She's a very, very good detective, and she just seems to stumble on a mystery every movie, and it just seems to come up on her somehow. And the world around her to Roxy is a mystery, and she loves just solving them so much. It's awesome.
Just like me, I always want a mystery to pop up. It sounds a little bit like Nancy Drew. Is it really like that?
A little bit. I mean, it's the same kind of thing with the mysteries and all, but Roxy is a bit more funny and a bit more clumsy than Nancy Drew is. I mean, Nancy Drew is a bit older, so she's more mature, but she seems to get in trouble, but she always ends up fixing everything in the end.
Serenity Falls seems like a quiet town. Can you tell us where the real Serenity Falls is?
The real Serenity Falls is just like the storyline for Serenity Falls. It's very small, and it has a library, a bank, a river, and a small church, and that's pretty much it. And they have a couple of stores, a grocery store, and some houses. It's very small, but it's just perfect for Serenity Falls.
My nose was itchy. You've done like 4 Roxy Hunter movies in 2 years. How did you do so many so quickly?
It's really crazy. We actually did 2 movies at the same time, simultaneously. You know what that means? It means that we do both scripts at the same time. So we're shooting both movies. Like it'll go from Moody Ghost to Shaman, or from Myth of the Mermaid to Halloween on our call sheet. It's really cool. It's a lot of work, though.
So you mean, like, when someone gets tired of doing that movie, you switch to the other movie for a while?
Sort of, only on the call sheet they have it planned ahead of time. So we'll do one scene from Mystery of the Moody Ghost, and then we'll do one scene from The Secret of the Shaman. And it's the same thing with Myth of the Mermaid and Halloween. We'll do them both at the same time.
Cool.
It's a lot of scenes to shoot.
By the way, how did they do the rope in Myth of the Mermaid?
They actually tied the rope around together. It wasn't as tight as it seemed to look. I mean, they had to take it off each time, but it was sort of one of those already wrapped ropes, so they just slid it over our heads. It was really easier than it looks.
Was that a real blowing up thing?
The bomb? No, thank goodness it wasn't real.
Are you happy to have a couple weeks off after all that hard work?
It is nice to have a couple weeks off, but busy is good for me. I like being busy.
If you can only pick one, which is your favorite Roxy Hunter movie?
Let's see, that's a hard one because I love shooting all of them, but I'd have to say The Horrific Halloween. It's just the most action-filled movie and the most creepy movie where I get to do a lot of stuff and I got to dress up and everything. It was really like reliving Halloween again. It was fun.
Yeah, well, I love the dark hair with the black and the white hair. That's really cool.
It was really cool watching everybody get dressed up. The zombies, the werewolf, the witch, the guy on the noose, the lady with the half charred face, half beautiful face, and then the vampires. That was really cool.
Do you know when we'll be able to get it on DVD?
I think it's coming out February of 2009. I'm not for sure, though. I'll have to let you know.
We've noticed that your character in Christmas in Paradise is smart. Are those the kind of characters you like best?
I do love playing smart characters, but it is fun playing Mandy, who's a little crazy, too.
How do you keep up with schoolwork if you switch between shows and movies?
I'm homeschooled, so it's not like I have to go to school every day, but they do have a tutor on set where the tutor will learn my curriculum and teach me on set.
Who plays around on the Roxy Hunter set the most?
Oh my goodness, probably Demetrius and I. We like to play around and have lots of fun. I'd have to say Vic Sahay, who plays Rama as well. He loves to play around and add things and have fun. The whole set pretty much allows having fun. I mean, it's really cool to just be goofy sometimes.
You were in charm when you were little. I got my name Piper from one of the Halliwell sisters. Do you remember meeting them?
I do remember meeting Alyssa Milano, who plays, not Paige, not Piper, but what's her name? Oh my gosh. Oh, Phoebe. I love that show, and I was on it when I was young, and it was really awesome meeting Alyssa. She's such an incredible actress.
If you guys don't know, Aria was in a movie with Hilary Duff called The Perfect Man. Could you give us info on that movie?
That movie is about a teenage girl and her mom and her little sister who seem to be moving all the time because every time the mother gets dumped by a boyfriend or dumps her boyfriend, they end up moving to a different town. My character, Zoe, is this awesome speller who loves school and loves to learn, and she sort of finds out what Hilary Duff's character is doing, and she gets a little creeped out by it, but it's really fun, and I really enjoyed getting to meet Heather Locklear and Hilary Duff.
I have got to see that movie. I thought it wouldn't be appropriate, but I have got to see that movie.
You'll love it.
Okay, I have got to talk to you about iCarly. Tell us what Mandy is like.
Mandy is this crazy psycho, and she's obsessed with iCarly in every way. She loves iCarly so much, and she creates these cookies for each character, Freddie, Carly, and Sam, and Mandy's just crazy in every possible way.
Oh, and when you quacked, did you do a lot of practicing for that?
It was actually easier than I thought it would be, but I did lose my voice trying to do it so many times because we did do a lot of takes on that time, and it took a lot to get my voice back because I quacked all the time.
Can you give us a little quacking demo?
Sure. Quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Who has more fun on the iCarly set, you or Mandy?
That is a really good question, Piper. Let's see. I have so much fun. It is really awesome getting to meet everyone because the show had just aired their first episode when I found out I booked the part of Mandy. So I was already a big fan of Carly, Sam, and Freddie, Miranda, Jeanette, and Nathan. And it's really cool meeting everyone, but I think Mandy is a little crazy, so I'm sure she has a lot of fun getting to be with her idols, which are Carly, Sam, and Freddie.
So does that mean Mandy?
Definitely.
Is it true that you have photographic memory?
I guess that's why it's always easy for me to remember lines because I'm sure I probably have a photographic memory. I don't know.
What's over there?
I think there's a restaurant right by us, a camera right in front of us, and we're sitting on a bench. Is that good?
Yeah. Do you remember Mandy's crazy poem?
Let me see. I have to think. My name is Mandy. iCarly is dandy. I like candy, but that's not true because everybody loves candy.
Okay, so that's all we can fit into part 1. Isn't Aria just awesome? In part 2, we'll get in even more detail with Aria. More Roxy, more Mandy, more Aria. So for part 1, episode 27, Piper out. Pass it on. Piper! Did you say I'm supposed to ask her about bagels? Really? Here's some scenes from part 2 of our interview with Aria. What's the deal with Mandy and Freddie? Is there anything we should know? What's the iCarly cast like? Who's cooler, Jeanette McCurdy or Sam Puckett?
What's that? A hat.
Yeah, the secret is love. I heard you were really good at an English accent. Could you help me a bit with mine?
This looks like the start of a beautiful friendship.